Today I am going to show you how to install the latest Zorin OS 18 on an external SSD or USB drive, a fully portable Linux system that you can boot on almost any computer. The best part, this setup works perfectly alongside Windows 11 without touching your internal drive or personal files. Windows stays on your internal disk, Zorin OS lives on your external SSD, completely separate. We'll go step by step from downloading Zorin OS, creating the bootable USB, manually installing Zorin OS on the external SSD, and finally booting into a fully working portable system. And even though this method doesn't affect your Windows installation, I still recommend backing up your important data just to be safe. Before we begin, here's what you'll need. We'll need Zorin OS 18 Core, free edition ISO, and then Rufus to create a bootable USB, and then USB drive for installer 4GB minimum, external SSD or USB drive 30GB minimum, a PC that supports USB booting, UEFI preferred, and secure boot disabled. To disable secure boot, restart your PC and enter the BIOS or UEFI, usually by pressing F2, F12, ESC or delete key during startup. Then under the boot or security tab, disable secure boot and make sure UEFI mode is enabled. Let's download Zorin OS and create our installer USB. Go to zorin.com/os, click download Zorin OS, choose Zorin OS Core, the free version. The ISO file will start downloading. Now go to rufus.ie and download the latest version of Rufus. After both of these files are ready, now launch Rufus by simply double-clicking on it and then plug in your USB drive. On the device, select your installer USB. On the boot selection, click select and choose Zorin OS 18 ISO that we downloaded earlier. Leave everything as it is. Then click start and confirm any prompts and wait for it to finish. This may take up to 5 minutes. Now we need to prepare the external SSD where Zorin OS will be installed. Plug in your external SSD. In my case, it's a 256GB drive, and make sure it's using the GPT partition table. Just to check, we simply open disk management and then locate your external SSD. Right click the disk label and then go to properties and then go to volumes and confirm it says GPT. And if it's MBR, we need to delete all the partitions and convert it to GPT. And now to create the free space on the external SSD, we delete existing partitions so we get unallocated free space. Zorin OS needs at least 30GB, but I'll be using around 237GB of the free space for this installation. Now let's boot into the Zorin OS installer. Plug in the installer USB and the external SSD and then restart your PC. Press your boot menu key. Select the Zorin OS USB. When Zorin starts loading, you may see a disk check screen. Press Ctrl+C to skip it. Next, choose Try or Install Zorin OS. You can try Zorin OS first if you want, but we'll go ahead and click Install Zorin OS. Now select your keyboard layout. I'm keeping it default and then click Continue. You may be asked to connect to internet. We'll skip this step. It's not required for installation. And make sure you check Install third-party software for graphics, Wi-Fi hardware and media formats. This is important because it installs proprietary drivers, codecs, ensuring better performance, Wi-Fi support and multimedia playback. Zorin OS now gives us three options. Install Zorin OS alongside Windows. It automatically resizes partitions, and then erase disk and install Zorin OS. This erases the entire disk. And then we have something else, the manual partitioning method, and this is the option we need. So click something else and then click Continue. Now be very careful and locate the free space we created earlier, around 237GB on the external SSD. At the bottom, make sure bootloader installation device is set to external SSD, not your Windows drive. The bootloader is what starts your operating system. Next, we are creating our root partition. It's the foundation where all of Zorin OS lives. Select the free space, then click on the plus sign, and size, we are going to use all available space. As I said, minimum 30 GB is required. Type primary file system ext4, mount point / that is root, and then click on OK. Once everything looks correct, just click on install now. Confirm the warning about writing the changes to the disk and press continue. Now just finish the setup. Select time zone, enter your name, computer name, username, password. Zorin OS 18 will now install, and this usually takes around 10 minutes depending upon your SSD speed. Once the installation is complete, click restart now. Remove the installer USB and press enter. After reboot, you will see Zorin OS boot menu. Sometimes it may say Ubuntu, which is normal since Zorin is based on Ubuntu. Choose Zorin OS, log in with your password, and welcome to Zorin OS 18, running entirely from your external SSD. Everything feels fast, clean and responsive. Now let's make sure Windows 11 still works. Restart the system. At the boot menu, choose Windows Boot Manager. Perfect. Windows 11 boots normally. You now have a fully portable Zorin OS installation that doesn't interfere with Windows at all. One very important thing to know: if you disconnect the external SSD and then try to boot from your computer, you might see a Zorin OS or GROB screen instead of Windows. Don't worry, nothing is broken here. It simply means your system is trying to boot from the external drive first. To fix this, just press your boot menu key during startup and manually select Windows Boot Manager, or you can go into the BIOS settings and move Windows Boot Manager to the top of the boot priority list. That way, when the external SSD isn't connected, Windows will always boot normally. And that's it. You have successfully installed Zorin OS 18 on an external SSD, completely portable and fully independent from Windows. You can plug this drive into almost any PC, boot into Zorin OS and carry your Linux system wherever you go. If this video helped you, hit like, subscribe for more Linux tutorials, and share it with anyone who wants to try Linux safely. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.